I'm live, right? Yeah. Hello everybody, and welcome to post-race commentary on round 10 of season 4 of FTRS WEC. Tier 1, of course. This race is at Fuji. Yeah, let's hop right in. So it's at the full circuit. Not the short version. Well, it should be at the full circuit. Tier 2 is at the full circuit. Which reminds me, Tier 2 wise, Kimi has the championship confirmed. Whereas, and that's in LMP, but in GTE, it's going down to the final round. It's going to be a duel between Cool Dude Boy and Bunnies 9999 in a fight for the championship. Bunnies leads by 2 points over Cool Dude Boy, but with the times 1.5 points for the final round, whichever of them finishes higher will take the GT championship. But that's Tier 2, and right now we're watching the Tier 1 race at Fuji. So that's the second last race. I could be mistaken, but I believe Ridwan won the championship last time out. I could be mistaken now, though. 1 or 2 rounds ago, I think he got it. I'm not certain, though. But yeah. And here we are. So, starting on pole, we had Northwest A330, followed by Tactic Alpha, Jackson, Ninja Kid, Energy, Destructor, Flix. Okay, that was way too fast for me to read the rest. But down in last, we've got Ridwan F1. Can maybe go up to the top guy, get a better view. Okay, we had all 5 lights on, and it's lights out in Fuji. Northwest in the lead from the start. Tactic Alpha, though, gets a better start and does take the lead coming into turn 1. On the inside line, Northwest tries to fight it out around the outside. Can't quite take it. Ridwan's already up into 3rd. Jackson, who was on pole, already down to 5th. Nikiski taking 4th. So actually, Jackson, who's on GT pole, still in 1st in the GT class. Northwest has the lead. Ridwan going for it on Tactic Alpha, though. Tactic Alpha and Northwest both with penalties now. Kinkiski not far behind, though. Here comes Energy Destructor on Ninja Kid. Makes the move. Energy Destructor, a reserve from Tier 2. Junior going wide there. Felix taking advantage. Makes it in front. Behind him, we've got Yodaspeak and Senna. Oh, right, that reminds me I should turn on some of that stuff. Some of this cool stuff. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so back in GTE. Energy Destructor there, getting very loose. No changes yet since I last checked in LMP. However, GT is always extremely chaotic. Junior has gotten past Felix again. Yodaspeak, Senna seems to have had an issue. Couldn't tell you what that issue is, though. Probably just a spin. Yodaspeak in 10th behind Felix. Who's behind Junior, trying to make a move on Energy Destructor. He's gonna try and use the slipstream from Jackson to get down the inside. Energy Destructor shuts the door as Ninja Kid, also wanting to go for a move on Jackson, gets the switchback right side by side with him going into turn 3. Ooh, on the outside, makes it work for turn 4. He has the inside now. Energy Destructor going to try and take advantage of Jackson's poor line. Jackson getting the switchback this time. Back up to LMP, though. Kinkiski in 4th. Northwest leads, followed by Ridwan, Tactic Alpha, who is falling behind him, and Kinkiski. So Jackson is back ahead of Ninja Kid. Energy Destructor right on the back of them. Energy Destructor gonna go down the inside of Ninja Kid, makes it makes the move, pushes Ninja Kid. Ooh, that's Energy Destructor around. Junior kind of saves him. So Energy Destructor didn't go all the way around, but a bit of a half spin there. As Junior now on the outside of Ninja Kid. Ooh, smacked off track. Does make the move anyways, as Ninja Kid is down to 10th. Senna still going back here. Ninja Kid, ooh, Yoda Speak has a penalty in between Ninja Kid and Energy Destructor. Back up front, Felix, Jackson, Kinkiski, Tactic Alpha, Ridwan, and Northwest. Pretty lonely up in the field. Felix and Jackson, 5th and 6th. So, still these three right with each other. Ninja Kid, Energy Destructor, and Yoda Speak. Yoda Speak bumping Energy Destructor. Ninja Kid gets the double switchback on them. However, Energy Destructor gets a really, really good exit down the inside of turn 3, makes the move. Junior down to 10th. I think he was a bit higher than that before, especially given how close he is to Senna now. So, Ridwan is on the back, is pretty close to the back of Northwest now. Could we see a move? Can't imagine it'll happen this lap, down this straight if it does happen soon. But into turn 1, Ridwan right on the back of Northwest. This is for the overall lead of the race, as well as the LMP lead. That's, always the overall lead. Jackson still in 5th, followed by Felix, Energy Destructor. Yoda Speak is ahead of Ninja Kid. Junior back here looks to be struggling a bit. Senna not far behind. Back up to the lead group. Northwest, that's not the lead group. Northwest still leads, followed by Ridwan. Tactic Alpha, I think, going fastest in that sector. Kinkiski falling back from the boat, from all three of them. Northwest and Ridwan really just in a league of their own. No one can even get close to them, as let's ride inside Ridwan's car. Just through the last couple of corners. Takes a tighter line from the looks of it than Northwest. As we go back, and the GT field looks very bunched up on the mini-map, although not as bunched up as we look at it here. Of course, not spectacularly large gaps between all of them, but still sizable gaps compared to what it looks like on the mini-map. So Northwest still leads from Ridwan, Tactic Alpha, Kinkiski in the LMP section. Jackson leads the GTs, followed by Felix, Energy Destructor, Yoda Speak, with Ninja Kid right on the back of him, followed by Junior Spam L2, and Senna. Yeah, I'll just call him Senna, because that's a lot easier. So, Ridwan has the fastest lap of the race at 1:24.404. Meanwhile, the GT fastest lap at the moment is a 38.6. Is a 38.5 by Senna. Actually, he looks to be trying to make a move on Junior. Can't make it go. Oh, Junior looked to be losing control there. Junior's still going, though. Struggling to change between cars properly. As back at the front, Northwest defending on the inside from Ridwan. Ridwan on the outside is going to go for a switchback into turn 1. Northwest getting a little bit loose on exit. Ridwan Northwest either revving out the engine, or I am getting a glitch. As Ridwan, though, is right on the back of him to be right on board with Ridwan. We can look back from Northwest's car. Ridwan doesn't look like he'll be making a move into here. The LMPs will be coming up to lap the GTs soon. No change in order up and back in the GT category. However, Ridwan right on the back of Northwest. Ridwan seems to really catch up to Northwest in this last sector, which is very, very good for him, as it means he really gets his chance into the first corner, hardest braking zone in the circuit, I believe. And, well, probably the hardest braking zone. But Northwest goes down to the inside to defend. As they're coming up to the GTs, Ridwan takes the lead, but he's on the outside. Northwest fights it back into the lead as Senna goes spinning off right in front of us. It's good timing for him to go spinning. You can watch the GT battle and the car spinning. Good timing. As Kinkiski has left the session. Don't know whether he had an internet connection issue or whether he just decided racing at the back of the LMPs wasn't worth it. Northwest, though, retaining his lead over Ridwan. Seems that apart from Senna, Junior has also been lapped. Junior, who's ghosted at the moment, so I assume that's just from him being close to the LMPs. The LMPs are going right through people right now. The LMPs of Ridwan and Northwest both desperate to keep going. Northwest will be hoping Ridwan gets tripped up by these ghosted cars slowly. Ridwan, however, will be hoping that he can take advantage of them and use them as a good distraction for Northwest so he can overtake him. So Ninja Kid and Energy Destructor both seem to have pitted. Yeah, the two of them did pit. There's 9 people left now. So I think Senna's left as well. Northwest pulling out a little bit of a gap to Ridwan. Not a ton of a gap between them, but regardless, certainly a gap. So Jackson is in 4th overall, first in his class, leading from pole position of his class, of course, 3rd overall. Felix, right behind, followed by Yoda Speak, Junior, Destructor, and Ninja Kid. Of course, the only ones left in the session. So Northwest still keeping ahead of Ridwan. Their tires look pretty decent, very equal, I'd say, on tires from the two of them. I don't know that I can see their fuel, so I can't really say anything about that. Or, no, that is their fuel, my bad. Oh, it was Ridwan pits. Ridwan is pitting. Northwest stays out though. So Ridwan going for the undercut. Will he come out ahead of Tactic Alpha though? Looking to the side to see. No, Ridwan is out on track. Tactic Alpha is somewhere back there. So Tactic Alpha's fallen so far back that he can't even overtake Ridwan and Northwest when they hit. So we have Northwest in the lead, still needing to pit, followed by Ridwan on his fresh tires. Tactic Alpha is in 3rd, Jackson is 4th, 5th is Felix, 6th Yoda Speak, 7th, way back here, is Energy Destructor, followed by Junior Spam L2, and of course Ninja Kid. So we have Northwest in the lead. We wait to see if he will pit this lap. I'll just pay attention to the place ladder on the left and spectate any battles that may be going on in GT. Junior running wide there. So really not a lot of action at this specific moment in time. Northwest does pit, reacting to Ridwan. Ridwan's caught up to him a lot on his outlap though. And Northwest, I don't think will be coming out ahead. He's not. Ridwan has jumped to Northwest. Northwest comes out now. Ridwan is already through turn 1. Tactic Alpha also pitting. Jackson does not pit, nor is Felix, Yoda Speak, Energy Destructor, and presumably not Junior or Ninja Kid. Actually, Junior does dive into the pits off of his soft compound tires. Got Ninja Kid here. Energy Destructor, Yoda Speak right on the back of Felix now, actually. He's caught up quite a bit. So we've got the string of these three here. Jackson, Felix, and Yoda Speak. Junior comes out onto the Super Softs. So Ridwan leads, followed by Northwest, A330, followed by... So we've got Ridwan F1 in the lead. Northwest A330 in second. Third is Tactic Alpha. Fourth is Jackson 55 F1. Fifth is Flix V03. Or 03. Yoda Speak 77 in sixth, right on the back of Felix, speaking of which. Ninja Kid 02, or 02 is in eighth. That looks like it may have been an overtake. No, but these three are really close together. Felix trying to make the move on Jackson. Can't make it around the outside. Could this open up an opportunity for Yoda Speak? It doesn't quite yet. So down. Ooh, big snap of oversteer for Felix. That's going to cost him. Yoda Speak will take advantage of that. He's going to go right behind Jackson. As Jackson and Felix both diving into the pits, this releases Yoda Speak into the lead of the GT class. Northwest is not doing what he'd like to be doing. He is not catching Ridwan at the moment, or at least not particularly quickly. So will Junior get ahead of Jackson Felix as they come out of the pits? He will not. So Junior's really back in really dead last, like properly dead last. Nobody behind him. But Jackson and Felix has jumped Jackson in the pits. Ninja Kid, of course, in sixth. Fifth is Energy Destructor. Fourth, Yoda Speak. Yeah, so the closest people together on track are Flix V03 and Jackson 55 F1. Battling it out for seventh. Or first, second, third. Fourth in class. Although I'd imagine that's a net second or third. Or maybe even net first. I'm not sure. As we are we're about a quarter of the way through the race. A bit more. So a bit more than a quarter way through the race. Ridwan leads. Northwest in second. Third, Tactic Alpha. First in class, Ninja Kid. Although he's in the pits, we will await to see if Felix comes out ahead. If they come out ahead or behind of Felix. Felix does get Yoda Speak. Does Jackson, though? Jackson does also get Yoda Speak. So Felix is now in first in class. Jackson second. Third, Yoda Speak. Fourth, Junior. Fifth, Ninja Kid. Sixth, Energy Destructor. So this is a bit of a turnaround for Junior. up into 7th place overall. Ridwan leading, lapping the GT cars. Northwest A330 will be looking to do the same in just a moment. With a 5/10 time penalty. 4/10 now. 8/10 for Felix. Because no one else has a penalty. So, everyone in this third sector, except Tactic Alpha, who's just gotten himself a 5/10 time penalty. So yeah, not really a ton to talk about. Don't really know how the strategy is going to turn out. As a junior is going to go for a move on Ninja Kid. Let's watch this on board. Moves over to the right side of the track. On the inside, has the preferred line on Ninja Kid. Junior braking late. Ninja Kid braking later. Ninja Kid maintains 7th place. So, Energy Destructor down in 9th. The Tier 2 call-up. I was also meant to be racing. Slept through my alarm though, so I'm not here as you can see. However, doesn't mean all the Tier 2's reserves slept through their alarms, as you can see. Because Energy Destructor not far off the back of the GT cars. Ridwan is leading. Yoda Speak is not far off the back of of Jackson 55 F1. 9/10 time. Why do I keep saying grid? 9/10 time penalty for Yoda Speak. That's not going to stop him. He will presumably be wanting to make a move on Jackson into turn 1. With the slipstream, I'd say it's looking unlikely that he'll be able to pull alongside before the corner. He does look for it, though. He does brake later. Jackson going for the switchback. Retakes 5th position from Yoda Speak, who had it for just the briefest of moments. With a brilliant switchback, though, Jackson. Okay, so Tactic Alpha is lapping the GT guys now, but Yoda Speak overtakes Jackson. Jackson wants to fight back on the inside, can't quite, has to concede 5th place to Yoda Speak. Ninja Kid on the back of Jackson. Not right on the back, but not far off. Jackson actually, though, right on the back of Yoda Speak. So, looking at the mini-map, I would say that Northwest, despite it not being by much, is gaining on Ridwan. I don't know that he'll be able to take the lead, though. So, as I understand, Felix could take the championship today. Well, I mean, Sunday. Last Sunday. This is Tuesday. Ooh, big snap there from him. Ninja Kid is properly on the back of Jackson now. Jackson's qualifying pace seemingly disappearing in the race. Northwest A330 pits, very low on fuel, presumably pitting to refuel. Ridwan, who pitted a lap before him, that surprises me, he's not also pitted for fuel. I wonder if he just refueled a bit more than Northwest, though. So, Yodaspeak is in 5th, behind Felix, but ahead of Jackson, who is under pressure from Yodaspeak's fellow American, Ninja Kid. Junior Spam L2 is in 8th, 9th place, being Energy Destructor, has quit because they weren't doing well. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that for sure. It's possible, yeah, that he had a failure with his internet. But Ninja Kid is trying to get by Jackson through turn 1, couldn't quite manage it, or not to make it stick, but into turn 3, he does make it work. Ooh, Jackson, big slide there. Kudos to him for catching that. So Junior's now in last because Energy Destructor left. Ridwan does pit. Seems to be refueling. Northwest. Is Northwest going to get ahead of him here? No, Ridwan. Ridwan comes out of the pits. Northwest is just back there. So Northwest, I'd say, has closed up to Ridwan. However, he hasn't gotten right onto the back of him or anything. And big snap for Felix there. But he hasn't gotten right onto the back of him, of Ridwan. But he's certainly a lot closer now, I'd say. As Junior going to want to make a move on Jackson 55 F1. But I think really the close battle that we should be watching is Felix against Yodaspeak. Felix was ahead before. Yodaspeak got Felix for the lead. Oh, I regret not seeing that. Ooh, that's too bad. Wish I hadn't missed that. If you want to see that yourself, you can always find the replay, and on lap 16, at the beginning of lap 16, Yodaspeak will overtake Felix for the lead of the GT category. So if you'd like to watch that yourself, you're welcome to, but I missed that, and I'm not going to go back and find it. So I'm trying to commentate this as though it's, you know, real time. So Felix falling back from Yodaspeak already. Ninja Kid, could Ninja Kid now catch up to Felix the same way he did to Formula Jackson when Yodaspeak overtook him? As Ridwan goes fastest in that sector, I think because... Now, hold on. Well, this could actually count as a fastest lap, so we'll just watch the end of this lap. See if he does set a new fastest lap. At the moment, the fastest lap is a 1:23.823 by Ridwan. Will Ridwan beat that, though? He does. Not by much, but he sets a 1:23.786. Northwest, however, fastest lap for him is a 1:24.0. Ooh, Tactic Alpha, big snap of oversteer there. His fastest lap is 1:25.0. So a second slower than Northwest's. Yodaspeak's fastest lap, a 1:38.3. 138.4 for Felix, 137.9 for Ninja Kid, 138.5 for Junior, who has overtaken Jackson, whose fastest lap I can't see. I think I can probably find it in live timing quickly. See, a fastest lap is 123.786. For Jackson, however, though, best lap is a 138.8. So, best lap in the GT category is Ninja Kid, who's pitted, as well as Junior. Jackson getting lapped once again by Ridwan. Northwest is still falling back from Ridwan. Is falling back from Ridwan now, I think. Tactic Alpha, however, is much further back than Northwest is from Ridwan. Yoda Speak leads, followed by Felix, and this is in the GT category, of course. Jackson still holding on to a podium. Ninja Kid, though, has the undercut on him, as does Junior Spam L2. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to say. Let's see if Yoda Speak pits. He does not. Felix does seem to be pitting, though. Felix does indeed dive into the pits. Will Jackson follow his teammate in? I think they're teammates at least. He does. So the interesting thing to see now is, will Ninja Kid and Junior Spam L2 jump either of them? I believe Ninja Kid was already ahead of Jackson, so he will most likely come out ahead of Jackson. He comes out ahead of Felix as well. So Ninja Kid takes second place in the GT category, Tactic Alpha pits, and it's an American one. Ooh, Northwest spun. Oh, Northwest spun. Now, quite a distance back from Ridwan. I don't think that'll really put him in danger from Tactic Alpha, though. Given they're on opposite sides of the track. Yoda Speak, though, in 4th, 5th Ninja Kid. The Americans in 1st and 2nd in their category. Felix in 6th, 7th is Junior, 8th is Jackson. As Northwest pits, presumably for fresh tires. So Yoda Speak does seem to need to pit soon, based on his fuel. I'd imagine this could easily be his final lap. Not of the race, but of the stint, for sure. Yeah. Well, I apologize for the lack of enthusiasm. There's really not a ton going on. So, not a ton to be enthusiastic about. Ridwan is leading. Let's see if he sets a fastest lap. does not. As it stands, I think, I'm not certain, but I think Felix will win the championship. As it stands. Yoda Speak pits. Tactic Alpha lapping some GT cars right now. Still behind Northwest despite his spin and pit stop. Ridwan with a massive lead. Ninja Kid in the lead of the GT category. Himself and Felix with about half a lap of fuel. Yoda Speak though on fresh tires and a full tank of fuel, or as full as he's going to make it for this stint. Not far behind. Junior is of course in 7th, and 8th is Jackson with over a second worth of penalties. So, like I said, not really a ton to commentate on. Felix not far back from Ninja Kid at this exact moment in time, though. I could see a move maybe happening down into turn 1. It's like a bit of a slide there from Felix. He's gonna stay right on the back of Ninja Kid. Full power with the slipstream. Slightly more fuel in the tank. Is Felix going to make a move? He does not go for the move. Perhaps he's just happy with sitting behind. As I was saying though, I believe as it stands, Felix is champion of GT. Ridwan is definitely champion if he wins this, I think. Yeah. Jackson gets lapped by Ridwan. Tactic Alpha, all on his own. Northwest, all on his own. Ridwan, all on his own. LMP is a lonely category. Whoops, sorry. So as you can see, we are 37 minutes in. There or thereabouts. We are 37.5 minutes into the race. And, yeah. So we are over halfway. So at a bit over the halfway point, Ridwan leads as he pits. Northwest A330 is in 2nd, and 3rd is Tactic Alpha. In the GT category, we have Felix in the lead, having just overtaken Ninja Kid, who's going to fight back. Ninja Kid on the outside for turn 3. We've seen a couple moves here. It does make it work. So Felix is in 5th now, Ninja Kid in 4th. 6th is Yoda Speak, 7th Junior Spam L2, and 8th is Jackson 55 F1. Or more commonly known as Jackson. really don't know what to say at this point. It's just, there's next to nothing going on. I guess Felix is on the back of Ninja Kid, actually, so there's that. Apart from that, though, people aren't even really close together on track. But Felix has the inside line, no slipstream, falling back a little, pulls into the slipstream of the Corvette. So again, just move back onto the inside. Will he have the speed that he needs? Late on the brakes, later than Ninja Kid. Both of them ghosting. Ninja Kid seeming to go through him. Ninja Kid takes P4. Or retains P4. Or maintains P4, I guess, really. As, Felix now in P4, Yoda Speak fighting for P5. Yoda Speak on the outside, can't go for anything yet. He's gonna look to the inside maybe, thinks not to, decides not to. Ninja Kid with a silly dive on Felix, screws up. Yoda Speak gets past both of them. No idea how he got past Felix, but he got past Ninja Kid by capitalizing on his mistakes. So, Ninja Kid looking like he's going to need to pit. Does indeed go into the pits. Felix decides not to. Yoda Speak does the same. Tactic Alpha, Northwest and Ridwan, the LMP drivers, not just pitted. Jackson is in 8th, Junior in 6th, 5th is Felix, 4th is Yoda Speak, and yeah. So I just really don't know what to say. So if I'm being totally honest, I have no idea what Felix needs to do in this race to secure the championship. I just know that he either does or does not. I know which it is, and I will announce that after the race. I will either say that he's won, or that the championship goes on to the next round and the final round. We already know in LMP1 that it will not be going on to the final round in either Tier 1 or Tier 2, as Ridwan has won the Tier 1 championship, I think. I could be wrong, but I think he has. Meanwhile, in Tier 2, Kimmy has won the championship. However, we already know that in Tier 2, it will be going on to the final round. It will be in between two drivers, Bunnies and Cool Dude Boy. Yeah, whichever of them beats the other one in the race will become champion. Meanwhile, in Tier 1, there is a chance of the championship being wrapped up in this race. However, Felix, the championship contender, I believe, hold on. Sorry, I couldn't talk for a second there. So Felix and Junior both pit. I believe Junior is Felix's, yes, Junior is Felix's championship contender. So Felix will, of course, be trying to win the championship this round. Oh, Junior jumps Felix in the pits. Intriguing. So if I'm going to look at fastest laps, Grid 1 has the fastest lap of a 123.762. Meanwhile, fastest laps in the GT category, we have fastest lap belongs to Ninja Kid with a 137.923. Yeah. So with strategy, I don't actually know who leads the race. Well, in GT that is, I think Yoda Speed is in a genuine lead. I think possibly Jackson is in a net dead last because Jackson needs to pit. Ninja Kid stays out. Felix start need to pit anytime soon. So I would imagine that Junior and Felix are possibly in a net P2 and P3. Or rather, net P3 and P4. I just realized I haven't spoken in a while. Grid 1 is leading. Northwest is in second. In third is Tactic Alpha. Yoda Speak 77 is in the lead of the GT category, followed by fellow American Ninja Kid. Then it's Junior Spam L2 and Felix, followed by Jackson. So, the closest two on track are Felix and Junior. Unfortunately, it's not telling me their gaps to each other, but presumably, they're quite close. Maybe about a second between them? I don't know. But, yeah. Okay, well, there's an LMP lapping someone, but that's the only other people that are close together on track, so we will spectate Junior and Ninja Kid. Not Ninja Kid. Spectate Junior and Felix as Junior attempts to pull away. Oh, Junior goes off there. That will cost him some time to Felix. Yoda Speak pits. I missed that. Dropping him down into 7th. Comes back out of the pits, though, actually, ahead of Junior and Felix. So Ninja Kid now leads the GT category. And I gotta say, I like how diverse the grid is at the moment. There's 2 Dutch people and 2 Americans. But apart from that, everyone is from different countries. Of course, you got Ridwan running the Australian flag, Northwest using the Dutch one, Tactic Alpha being Malaysian, Ninja Kid and Yoda Speak both using the American flags, Junior with the flag from UAE, Felix the Dutch flag, and Jackson the British flag. Ridwan pits. He's now refueling. We have about 9 minutes left of this, I'd imagine. Actually, 10.5 minutes left. Hopefully we can get some cool battles in the meantime. As Ninja Kid pits. Let's spectate Felix now. So Ridwan leads, followed by Northwest, lapping Felix and Junior, Tactic Alpha in 3rd, Yoda Speak 4th, 5th is Junior, 6th is Felix, 7th is Ninja Kid, 8th is Jackson. Let's watch Felix. I'll tell you what, Ridwan has just come out of the pits. Let's ride on board with him for a lap. I will leave you guys in silence so you can watch his lap peacefully. So, not quite fastest lap of the race for Ridwan, but a very good lap from him. I'll just wait till the end of the first sector to see if he goes purple again. He does not, so I'd imagine he won't be getting purple throughout the rest of this lap. But that was Ridwan's hot lap, nearly fastest lap of the race. However, that doesn't mean he doesn't have fastest lap of the race. He does. It's 1:23.762. Yeah, but he just set a 1:23.821. Meanwhile, we move on to Northwest in second, third Tactic Alpha, fourth Yoda Speak, fifth Junior, sixth Felix, seventh Ninja Kid, eighth Jackson. So Felix and Junior still the closest two together on track. However, neither of them really going for any overtakes. So yeah. Tactic Alpha pits. Comes out of the pits. Presumably looking to make it to the end of the race now. As, yeah, it's possible there will be a couple more people pitting soon. I don't know. There's only about 6 minutes left in this race, almost exactly 6 minutes. So that's enough for about, what, 4 or so laps for each of the GT guys. This is, of course, based off of Felix's most recent lap. So 3 or 4 laps. Hypothetically... No, not 5. Definitely not 5. So, as Felix crosses the line, sets a 1:39.546. Has a 9/10 time penalty still. As there are some people close together back here. However, that's just person getting lapped. That's Jackson getting lapped by Ridwan. So, Ridwan is worryingly close to lapping Tactic Alpha. I mean, if you look at it, Ridwan comes through turn 5 now. Or, here. I'll just count down from when he hits the apex of this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 or so seconds back is Ridwan from Tactic Alpha. So Felix still behind Junior. Ridwan is in first. Boxes. I wonder if he'll be going for the fastest lap of the race. I mean, he doesn't really have anything to lose after all. Goes on to the hards. Did he just go onto the hards? Surely I didn't see that right. Anyways, Felix still not too far back from Junior. I think I'll watch Ridwan when he starts his new lap, and this time I will commentate on it. Sorry about that. So still 0 comments. That's depressing. One viewer, though. That's pretty cool. So, where's Tactic Alpha? Tactic Alpha's all the way up there. Okay, then. Okay, so Red 1 rounds the final corner. Good exit. Gets the good jump down the straight, right behind Yoda Speak, as I will commentate this probable attempt at a fastest lap. So we start slap, good top speed down this long straight, hard braking into turn 1 now, good apex, very good traction on exit coming through turn 2, now to the fast turn 3, looked like you may have been struggling to get the tires to really grip down, specifically the front ones. Through turn 4 though, pretty well navigated. Turn 5 hits the apex nicely, gets it rotated, comes into this little kink of turn 6. I don't know if this is also considered turn 6 or turn 7, but he navigates them well. Hard braking into here. It's a hairpin into a chicane, very difficult bit of the track. Many people struggle with it. Hits all 3 apexes though. Masterfully navigated. Through the last sector now. Good apex there. Gonna take a wide entry into here. Cuts back a little bit early. I might have cut back a little bit, cut into the corner a little bit later, but then again, these guys are better than me and know what they're doing. More than I would. There's a good line through the last corner. Is swerving. It's the final lap of the race. Tactic Alpha finishes 3rd. Ridwan comes across the line though, takes 1st place. Great drive from him. Tactic Alpha is 3rd. I didn't catch that it was the last lap, so that's my bad. As it looks like Yoda Speak comes across the line to take 1st place in class, followed by Junior Span L2. Felix, Ninja Kid up next. Oh, as Northwest pips him on the line, but Northwest was lapping him. Ninja Kid 7th, and last to cross the line, last but not least, Jackson takes 8th place. So, very good race there. Ridwan, of course, the winner. As we're just looking through some liveries now, because why not? So, yeah, Jackson was last. Ridwan is the winner. Not Northwest. My God. Yoda Speak takes the GT win, and as far as I understand, Felix is now GT champion of Season 4 of FTRS WEC Tier 1. And I believe that Ridwan was already champion. So, what that then means is that we now have both of our Tier 1 champions and one of our Tier 2 champions. Tune in next week. I will, of course, be commentating on the Tier 1 race at Le Mans, the season finale. Champions already decided, but still glory to play for. Who doesn't want the win at Le Mans? Meanwhile, I will actually see if I can commentate the Tier 2 race if possible as well, seeing as it's the title decider for GT. But congratulations to our Tier 1 champions, Ridwan F1, who I believe already won the title before this round, and Flix V03, who wins the GT championship. And of course, honorary mention to our Tier 2 champion of LMP, Asdaf and good luck to both our Tier 2 GT title contenders. Thank you everyone who watched. Thanks for sticking with me. Admittedly, not super intriguing the entire time, but I hope you enjoyed what you saw. and I'll see you next time.